And good day, dear friend.
Greetings, beloved friend. How are you in this here and now?
Very blissful, very joyful, very ecstatic, very appreciative of this present now moment, of this beautiful communion. I would like to start today with a message, and the message is called the creative intent of the magician. And what I mean by this is the following. You are all creators of your life, of your reality. But when you are not aware of your power, you're creating the reality that you're dwelling in from your subconscious and unconscious mind. Therefore, you're creating a reality that is unconscious. And when you start working on yourself, when you start applying, practicing, doing magic, doing rituals, alchemical practices, so on and so forth, you are retrieving back, you are activating again your divine power that is inherent to who and what you truly are. And this power allows you to manifest the reality, to manifest a universe where you dwell within it, because the other option is you dwell, you live in universes, but they are created by others. They have rules created by others. And when you are your own creator, you create your own universe, your own world, your own reality. And you experience yourself as a king, as a queen in this reality. And here, the idea is that to start thinking creatively, how you can include magic, include the higher consciousness in your daily life more and more. Because of course you can say, oh, I'm doing my practices, I'm doing my rituals at home, and this is well and good. It works, it has effects for sure on your psyche, on your being, on your consciousness. But if you really want to manifest this true power to give you, that gives you this freedom, this independence, this awakening of who and what you truly are, then you really need to embody this magical energy of the higher consciousness in all your activities. And here I can give some examples. When you are, for example, on a queue in a shop, and you're starting to get nervous, oh, how long I'm gonna wait more, and stuff like this, you can use this time. You can do testicle or ovary breathing. You can do the middle pillar from your Kabbalistic tradition. You can do Kabbalistic cross. You can do all kinds of practices just astrally, and they work. When you do them in such a public place with the intent to bless and uplift all beings, you will see that the energy within the whole space changes. Another option is, for example, when you're in the subway sitting, you can do inner smile of your organs, on your organs. You can be smiling to them, expressing your gratitude to them. You can be doing astral lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram with the idea to purify the space and to bless all beings around, to balance and harmonize the energies around and within and without. And there's so many other options and possibilities that you can be doing. When you're having a shower, for example, you can be blessing the handle, you can be blessing your sponge, charging it with golden energy, seeing the source light coming from the top of the universe into the sponge, into the handle, and then just feel and visualize this golden, this white light pouring all over you, purifying you, healing you from all that no longer serves you in a positive way. And of course, so many more other options, but this we will leave up to you, because you're the one who decides, do you want to be the king and the queen, a powerful creator of your own universe, or you would like to dwell within the within the realities and universes of others. And I thank you for listening this message. May it serve you and may it allow you to embody the power, the knowledge, and the wisdom of Thoth, who is the god of magic. And another option that you could use is also connected to the Magician Tarot card. You can play with this card, just imagining it within your centers, within your heart center, within your lower dantian or ahara, as it is called in the Eastern traditions, and just feel how you're embodying the energy of the Magician Tarot card. And what is the magician? The magician is a powerful creator who is using all the tools that he has available in a creative, in a magical way, again, to manifest the reality that he desires, to manifest all that he needs to manifest in order to move forward on his path boldly, creatively, lovingly, with compassion, with integrity.
We thank you very much for this powerful message.
We thank you for receiving it. How may I be of service today?
My first question is about emotional healing. Sometimes we go through periods when we are dealing with our emotions and doing our spiritual practices, yet this energy is present within me. So, how can I more easily move through this process?
The emotional energies are present within you because you could see them as being your children who are bringing a message. So how would you accept such a children? With love, with gratitude, with acceptance, with allowance, with a bit of curiosity. So when you're experiencing these emotions and you embody these energies, you can allow for them to transform faster, because when you do not have resistance to these emotions, you are allowing the messenger to deliver the message that you need to hear. And in that case, he doesn't need to stay longer than needed. And the moment you actually start feeling acceptance, feeling gratitude for the message, you're allowing for this energy to really transform into its opposite, virtue. And this is a beautiful process. It's a process of transformation. It's a process that you have chosen to experience. And it depends on you how you will experience this. You can be rejecting it, you can be accepting it, you can be laughing, you can be crying, but you will experience it. So what I would advise is, when these emotions appear, just look at them as your children with curiosity and acceptance. You could even say, thank you, and I love you. I'm ready to receive your message. And this will change your inner state of being. This will change your inner reaction towards the emotion, which will allow you to see it from another perspective, from another point of view, a higher point of view, where you could see that this so-called negative emotion is not actually so negative, because it has positive. As everything, it has yin and yang, it has positive, negative, and neutral. And when being in this neutral position, you can allow for the other aspects to be revealed to you. Does that serve you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
My next question is about an experience that I had It was during the magical ritual that we call the Shem operation, in which we invoke all of the Shem angels. So in this case, while being in the ritual, while doing the ritual, I saw a chameleon, a green chameleon, on the floor of the room in which I was performing the ritual. And the visualization was very real. The chameleon looked very real, very, very visceral. And I was wondering if you could tell me more about this experience. What was it connected to?
When you're doing these higher practices and rituals, there are a lot of beings who are taking a notice of you, who are starting to follow your path, to really observe you. And what you call a visualization, it's an actual being that was just attracted to the energy, because when the angels of Shem HaMephurash are being invoked, this manifests tremendous amount of energy for manifestation, for healing, so on and so forth. So this being, this elemental being, was just attracted and was curious, and in a way just came to say, hello, I'm here, and wanted to see your reaction towards it. So, if I may ask, what was your reaction?
I was very happy that I had this experience, and I also felt more connected to the earth and to the beings of the earth.
Yes. And this interaction with this being can also be expanded by writing. You can imagine, not imagine, just go back to the state of being when you were doing this ritual, when you saw the being. Feel that happiness, that joyful, that joy, that bliss, and imagine how this energy is flowing to you and flowing through the elemental being, and then back into your heart center, and see what message will come. You might be surprised.
Thank you very much. I will most definitely try this.
Thank you.
And another question that I have is connected to channeling. I would like to expand my connection to the serious beings that I see very often from my window in the night sky. And I was thinking of writing a magical story about them, or in particular, taking an interview, making an interview with them, asking them questions and see what answers come. And I was wondering if you could share with me a way that I can, through which I can connect to them.
The serious beings are on a very high vibration. And at the moment, you are channeling a being of Sasani, right?
Correct.
So I would advise expand on your channeling with Sasani. Work with the Sasanian being, and you will reach a point where it will be easier for you to connect with the beings from Sirius, because the being from Sasani will assist you in this contact. So I would advise allow for this connection with the being of Sasani to expand, to amplify, to become more and more visceral. And it will eventually lead you to the beings of Sirius. But a permission slip that you could be using right now is whenever you see this blue light in the sky, you can imagine your heart center connecting to the heart center of the blue light and just send as much love as you can and saturate this blue light with this love, with this bliss. And when you feel that there is so much love, so much bliss into the blue light, inhale it into your heart center and then exhale it through your arms into your writing notebook.
Thank you very much for this beautiful and loving interaction.
Thank you. It is our joy, our passion to have these magical interactions with you. And all our unconditional love, gratitude to all of you. Good day.